Hi everybody. Today I kind of want to show you I cook my briskets and brisket. It's really like I buy big briskets, was really cheap. I think it's around $2 a pound, and I cut them in 3 pieces. It's really big and big. And one brisket I normally show you guys I cook in a slow cooker, and I did, but I like it little bit different variety of meats. Like if I have one time brisket in a slow cooker, next time I will be do something else. Sometimes I do twice, but I notice in my family we like a variety. And this time brisket, I will show you how I make the specific another piece, and it's on a stove. And I will explain you right now. I have a brisket with me right now. I have a brisket with me. And if you can see, this is deer meat. My husband and my son was last year? Yeah, last year we have it deer. They cut 2 deers, and we have still meat. This is ground meat, and normally I keep this to untie my meats. And this is briskets, what is left. And you see it's have a blood. I will get my scale, and I will show you what I really normally do. For this you do need to have a scale or some kind of like weight, some stuff to weigh your meat. I think it's important to don't overcook meat or undercook. I don't think it will be undercooked, but you don't want really overcooked. And this is briskets. It's a little bit cheap. Its taste will be delicious if it's briskets cost like around $5 to $6 or $7 a pound. It's more better cuts of the meat, and you will be really more enjoying. But I have a scale, and I show you what I normally do. But first I will be wash my brisket from a blood what is was staying overnight to untie my meat. I keep them in a freezer, and I will scale my briskets, and I will explain. I wash my briskets, and right now it's in paper towels, and normally you can use a paper towel to put in your scale, or I sometimes weight plate, and later minus plate have this what talking about. When you put it and turn your scale on, it will be calculated to 0 with a plate, and later you can weigh. But this is not a big deal, and I can show you my briskets what just look like. It's not a good cut of briskets. Again, it's cheap briskets, but have a lot of fat, what is kind of good. This is my brisket. If you can see, piece of fat. Yeah, let me to get another paper towel, or it's like really kind of, maybe I get a plate. Okay, I will show you what I do. Sometimes if you can see it, this is my scale, and I turn, I take it out briskets first. It's a little bit like this. I put my scale, my plate, turn on button, and if you can see, everything is 0 out. And right now I can place my briskets on top, and it's 2 pounds and 68 ounces. I will be count like almost 3 pounds. I will explain what next you needed to do. Okay, we weight our brisket, and you doesn't need it anymore scale. Right now you do need to preheat your oven to 525, guys. Like it will be really hot. It's still preheating. And normally I put mine, if you can see already, glass container, metal pan. Metal pan will be better. I do not using too much metal pans. For me, I need to still put this kind of I will say foil. Like I keep everything here, if you can see, foils. And I do this, but I don't know, I preheating this. When you put it meat on, when it's 525, you put it meat. I took it out this pan, and I put it meat. And why I want little bit kind of sear And right now we're preheating our stove for 525. It's ready. Let me to show you next. Do come with me. I will take you with me. It's really hot. And unwrap everything. I have only one hand, guys. And I put it and I will be put normal sea salt on a brisket. You can do this pre-cooking before, like pre-seasoning stuff. Simple, nothing like crazy, anything crazy. It's oregano, what I have. You can put any different crazy stuff on top of it. I will be turned around only for, see, it's already kind of cooked, you can see. And I put it little bit spice and definitely salt. You see, I want like salt, and it's important for our family. Why we put it salt? Maybe I put it this way that it will be, I don't know. Okay. If you can see this, it's meat ready already. And right now I put in a stove again. Put my glove, open my stove. Okay, this. And if you can see, it's 525. Right now, guys, it's so important. Every pound you need to cook this briskets in a stove for 525 for 5 minutes. Every pound. We have almost 3 pounds. I will be cook only for 12 minutes because I already on it, and I will set a Google. Hey Google, set the timer for 12 minutes.
Sure, 12 minutes, starting now.
Okay, I will be cooked for 12 minutes, briskets in a stove. You do not open lid at all. It's done, it's in, and never open it. And after 12 minutes, you turn stove off and keep closed for 2 hours. And your briskets is done. I will show you end result. And I think, guys, it's different substitute to a meal. It's completely different. This is briskets will be a little bit chewy than my briskets in a slow cooker where you can completely undone, but it tastes completely different. When I cook my briskets in a slow cooker, I do not using any potato, I don't know using any vegetables. It's only pre-seasoning, simple pre-seasoning, and it's done. Normal, simple, and it's normally salt and oregano, what we normally use. You can using pepper. We substitute our pepper with oregano, but you can do anything else. What you can do to check your briskets, almost stove right now. I think you doesn't have a stove 20 or 30 years ago, but normally stoves normally have lights, and you can see through the window and see how you if you're interested in the beginning, how your briskets is cooked. And again, 1 pound, every pound of the briskets 5 minutes in a stove. I have almost 3 pounds. I cook for 12 minutes. I said the 12 minutes, but already was when I talked to you, it wasn't a stove. I kind of calculate this little bit. You can see it. I like it a little less cook rather than too much cook. It will be stay in a stove again. You do not open your stove at all for 2 hours. After it, you turn off and look in 2 hours. Do not open it. It's needed to be kind of sealed without air out. It's kind of why it's cooked. And it will be, guys, it will be crust on top. I can tell you it will be brown on top. And if your brisket is really expensive, I cook one time expensive brisket, And if you have a ribeye brisket, it's delicious, it's fast. If you're going, guys, have somebody company, you can do this really fast, and meat will be like delicious. Okay guys, right now leave this alone. It will be cooked for a long time. I hope I don't forget to show you how I take it off and show you end result. This is brisket, will be a little bit chewy for my taste, but I like still chewy some stuff, but it will be delicious. Okay, I hope you will try this recipe. I don't remember where I find it, maybe Facebook somebody posted, and I'm like was conservative about it, but I tried. I have always briskets in my freezer. Again, I buy these huge blocks and cut them. Okay guys, let me to show you for a couple minutes what is going on in my stove, and don't judge about window inside. I think it's not like crystal clear, but okay. Again, if you can see, it's cooked for 525. Do not open. And where we find the light? Oven light. And if you can see, I see it perfectly, and I see fat is bubbling. I do not see if you can see it through this kind of like mess window. I don't know. Okay guys, this okay guys, this is right now cooking everything, and see you when it's done. Bye. Okay guys, you heard my Google start to remind me 12 minutes past right now. Hey Google, stop. And right now I'm going to turn my stove again. My brisket's still cooking, looking really good guys, and I will turn off completely. Set the time for 2 hours.
Alright, 2 hours. Starting now.
I'm a little bit too late. My husband already called, he come and work, and 2 hours is not good. What we notice every time he going home, he kind of hungry. I think it's his trigger point. When he come home, he wants something to eat. First, it's his first and last meal of the day. He only mad eating all day long. I really forget it. I do need it was doing this 1 or 2 hours ahead of time, but I was kind of forget it, jumping up, and it was already too late. But I think still he will be try an end of this 2 hours, and it will be good because he already was eating. He only will be try, but it's wonderful. Okay guys, let's see an end what is right here, what is will coming up, and you will see crust, and it's this way, I can tell you guys. Okay guys, see you in 2 hours. If you guys see it, this is my roast. We're late, but my son took it out from the stove. It's looking pretty good. Have caramelized, and I will be right now cut. Let me to put it here. I will cut. Guys, it's really juicy, but it will be chewy. It's still not good stuff. You see how juicy it is? Maybe I need it more closer. Yeah. And it's spray everywhere. Sweetie, do you want to try? Okay. You can see this is my briskets, what has come up taste will be completely like different than normal brisket in slow cooker. Yes guys, we come back. I was late and asking my son to take it off. Why? You doesn't see how it's going out of the stove. But I cut my briskets and I will be trying right now with you guys. One piece. I really don't hungry. I am more thirsty than hungry. Really delicious. Completely different taste than again on slow cooker. You don't will be regretted. I will prefer more salt put it inside kinda, but you can always pre-cure your meat before you put it in the stove. If you saw, I put salt kind of before I put it again in the stove, and sometimes it's really nice kind of, what's it called, it's dry, salt dry, when you put salt and let it sit and moist coming up. It's really moist and it's delicious guys. Again, you can see my brisket. It's delicious. Okay guys, I hope you're enjoying this video. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and see you with your new video. And try this brisket, make really nice and delicious and fast recipe. Bye.